Welcome back, trainers. So, Niantic has announced July's weekly breakthrough for your research, and it's going to be featured Pokemon from Kanto region. And they had a picture of the Snorlax up there, which we'll go over in just a second. So, it kind of sounded like it wasn't just going to be Snorlax, it could very well be. Some people are even speculating that it might even be a shiny, which I would have to ask the question, can we find shiny Snorlax elsewhere after this happens? But we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. We'll just have to wait and see. We're going to also be taking a look at some of my Alolan egg hatches, which is kind of, I'm just going to be opening presents now. I'm not worried about the Alolan Pokemon anymore. Not that you shouldn't, because I have a fantastic Ninetales and a very good Muk, Alolan Muk too. So I'm not too worried about it. The other ones are decent. I have good ones. But the problem is I'm hatching Meowth after Meowth after Meowth, incubating them in super incubators, anticipating, oh my goodness, the mass hatch. And then when I do hatch, what do I get? 5 Meowths in a row, 6 Meowths in a row, 2 Meowths, and then one, I don't know, something else. But what you want, well, what I want is the Grimers and the Vulpix. I hatched 2 of the Vulpix. The 198 that I got actually came from Alaska. But anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look at all that, trainer. Okay, so here we are at the Pokemon Go Twitter, and this is what they just tweeted 2 hours ago about July's research tasks. And so it's featuring Kanto Pokemon. And I don't think it's going to just be Snorlax, because they do go on to say July research task will feature some familiar Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region. Some. So if it was just Snorlax, it would probably be like, it's not time to loaf around, it's time to go catch some Snorlax. I don't know, something silly, right? But yeah, so can we expect a shiny? I don't know, we'll see. I think that would be a good way to introduce it, I suppose. Would it become shiny in the wild or through possible raids in the future? Who knows? But like I said, it's just too early to say whether or not we're going to be seeing that. Now, some other people also said that they were hearing reports of nerfed gifts. So I don't know too much about that, because I was out earlier today and I was collecting gifts just like normal. I'm pretty sure it seemed like it. But they'll have to go out and do some more grinding to see what we can find regarding that situation. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at this trade. Thank you, Brian. This is actually going to be a Pokedex entry for me. My first Tauros. Wow, almost 2 years and I finally got it. So trading is awesome, guys. It might be a little bit steep before you become, better friends. It's a little bit expensive on the Stardust then, yes, but it is so awesome. I mean, look, I have a Tauros now and I didn't have to leave Alaska. And yes, we do not get Tauros here, unfortunately. So I'm going to go test that out in the gym sometime. We'll see what happens with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this silliness right here. Hatching is like 5 Meowths in a row. So I was super excited, like, oh, right, here we go. We're going to hatch these Alolan eggs. And this right here, this batch, is what set me up for saying to myself, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with the Alolan eggs. When I get them, I'll incubate them, obviously, because you can't toss eggs. But I'm not going to sit here and desperately hatch all of my eggs, my normal eggs, or just clear out all my egg inventory to mass incubate the Alolan eggs anymore, because I do not want this happening and again, because ouch, it's really kind of disappointing getting this. They should make them a little bit more rare. Anyways, so pretty wacky, right? But like I said, I'm all set. I have my fantastic Alolan Ninetales and Muk, and that's all I want, and then Sandslash and a Persian as well. And as far as the performance for my Alolan Muk and the Alolan Ninetales, I did switch the Alolan Ninetales move from Ice Beam to Dazzling Gleam, and it performs so well because we have a lot of cloudy weather here, so we're going to get that boost initially right there. And it's still strong against dragon types, but it's so universal, see, because you have strong against dragons, fighting, and dark types. And what do you see in the gym? You see Tyrannitars and Dragonites and possibly Salamence. As far as fighting types, you don't really see too many Machamps. People like to hold on to those and not drop them in gyms. So I would say definitely maybe, technically it says that, what is the quick move? Oh, Feint Attack. That's the other one, and then you have Powdered Snow. But it's saying the best offense moveset is Feint Attack and then Dazzling Gleam. But I like to use the Powdered Snow just to give me that extra stab I also powered up my Entei just a little bit. I was getting ready for that quad against the Regice, just in case we didn't have cloudy weather. So I'd be able to throw one of these in to just do that much more damage, because I think these are a better option than Machamp if you do not have cloudy weather, and if it's like level 35, 36, 37, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to that Regice. Not to mention resisting the Blizzard. But if it has Earthquake, ooh, look out, because that's going to be super effective. And Focus Blast is just going to be nasty as well on Regice all around. Okay, trainers, so let's go ahead and take a look at a few things here. So this Alolan Ninetales, you know, it's fantastic. I really like the way it performs. Powder Snow is a little slow, a little weak, but it does what it needs to do. It's getting stabbed from that ice. Dazzling Gleam, I mean, look, there's that cloudy weather that I was telling you about. So it's doing 100 per Dazzling Gleam. On top of that, you have plus 20 for the weather, which we have continuous cloudy weather here. So I'm looking at 120 pretty much all the time for this. And the performance felt a lot better than Ice Beam because of that boost. Even though it's getting 2 times effective to those dragon types like Salamence and Dragonite, I feel like, nah, Dazzling Gleam is the way to go. Now, say if we're trying to do like some weird, crazy, ultra challenge, trying to like take out Rayquaza with like 3 people using Alolan Ninetales, you're probably going to go with Powdered Snow and Ice Beam. But other than that, your best bet is to just do this because it's so universal. There's, like I said, it's strong against several different types instead of just mostly the dragons that are going to be in the gyms or attacking you while you're in a gym. And seeing that people like to pick Machamps, 6 Machamps, go into the gym and just tap the screen away and then, just kind of do their thing, it's going to come across a little bit of a problem here. So I like that combination. Powering it up, I kind of just want to collect the rest of the candy so I can just do it in one clean sweep instead of halfway now and then halfway later. So yeah, if you're trying to get one of these and you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't really need it, it's not that good. But it is pretty good and it's fun to use. It's generally fun to use and it looks so nice. So if you didn't know this, you can actually type in Alolan or Lola and you can see the Alolan Pokemon all lined up there. So this Reggie, yes, this is the one that I caught yesterday. Now, if I made it seem like it's so bad, I mean, it's good. It's fantastic. It's just there's better options. What should I do? I probably should go up against some sort of Blissey using this with ice moves, let's say Frost Breath and Blizzard, and then also Articuno with Frost Breath and Blizzard as well. Both of them at the same level, so it will be fair. Of course, not my powered up one because that would make no sense. Just do a side-by-side comparison because I know that the Regice is a lot tankier than Articuno. In fact, Articuno is 2 times weak against rock. Not that you're going to be trying to... Well, maybe if you're trying to attack a Golem or a Rhydon and they have Stone Edge, bam! And the Reggie can actually withstand that hit. But in that instance, you should be using Grass or Water type, right? But I mean, it looks cool. It's a nice Pokemon, and I can't wait to see what the other ones look like. The one I want the most, it was actually this one, but I kind of want the Regirock now a little bit more. Registeel is cool. They're all pretty neat. Regigigas is going to be crazy. Now that's the like kind of all of them combined into one Ultra Mega Transformer Power Ranger deal. Voltron. So here's my Tauros. I'm not going to power it up, I don't think. Just going to keep it as it is. Just a Dex entry. Let's go ahead and take a look at the IVs here. Because it's not great. So, decent HP, I mean, there. I don't mind at all. As long as I get that Dex entry. And if I sound funny, that's because I am still sick, folks. Still getting over it. I feel a lot better. I'm able to record. I have to take deeper breaths and edit out a few times maybe when I'm coughing, but other than that, I'm pretty fantastic. So this is the one that I powered up, Oozebow, kind of like, Rainbow. It's like ooze, but rainbow. Yeah, there you go. Pretty silly. Should I max this out, folks? I'm gonna max this out right now because I have the candies too and it's an 89%. I mean, whatever. I'm not waiting for a better one, and I've already invested the Stardust in this, so no holding or no turning back now, right? And then I'll be able to drop it in a gym, and it's actually going to be wowie wow. I wish we can go back to training, guys. What's with that? What's with the people who have their training badge that's like, you know, that would suck. I would be upset if I joined late and I was not able to get that, and I only did just the very end of those level 10 gyms, and I was just, you know, say you were only able to get it up to silver or bronze, and now you're sitting with all your badges at gold except for your training badge, and you can never get it up because, well, there is no training. So I would really like that to be a thing again, if we can train our gyms or at least battle them just for kicks. Now, I know it might cause like lag if other people are trying to take it down. I don't know how they're going to go about that, but how it worked before, I distinctly remember this. This was like when I was about level 29, 25 or something like that. Man, this is good times, guys. Ooh, I will never forget this. So we had a bunch. First, it was one Mystic. He rolled up and he was trying to take the gym down, right? And I had my Flareon 100. Percent IV, and it was like powered up the best it can be. This thing is almost up, right? Anyways, I drop it in the gym, I take their thing down, and I use a very low CP Pokemon. If you remember, half the CP of the Pokemon that you're going up against and you're going to get was I forgot already, was it 1,000 or 10,000 prestige? I completely forgot. But anyways, it would be a full circle, and you would be able to bring it up. And if you continuously trained it really fast, it would just keep going and staying up no matter who was attacking it. So there, like 4 or 5 more Mystics roll up. There's like 6 of them out there, and I was simply defending it on my own. And I will never forget that because it was such a good feeling to see them drive away and the gym still standing valor. Oh man, still doing it. So here we go. I'm pretty sure this is the last power up here. Might be one more. I wasn't paying attention. Now we have one more. So look at that CP. Whoa, we're looking good. So this is a 15 in attack. So we're at 2669. All right, now let's go ahead and appraise this thing. Simply amazing. Attack. Wow. Large. Extra large in every aspect. Weight and height. So there we go, guys. Think that's going to about do it. I really wanted to do this. I'm happy it's out of the way. Nice maxed out ooze bow. So I'm going to be dropping that in the gym. If you live around here, have fun attacking this. I'm not saying it's going to be super hard, but it's going to be interesting to fight a fully powered up Muk in a gym. All right, I also want to show you all one more thing for the people who do not know. So you hit the Pokeball here. If you want to see what the people are receiving from the gifts that you send them, because you can see receive this many items or receive that many items. There's the little indicator at the top, the notifications. As a matter of fact, this isn't what I was going to show you, but I'm just going to really quick look at this here. You can toggle them all, turn them on or off, so you don't have to see the request or not. I have them all on because I want to know everything that happens here. So if you go into the Pokeball and then hit news, notifications, and then you have the Pokemon Go actual news there. But you can see what they received through the gift that you sent them. So Pokemon Master Holly received 4 pineapples and 1 egg. You know, it was really funny. I saw somebody received, it was like 30 pineapples and an egg. And then somebody else received 1 max potion. I was laughing on that. It might be on here. Let's see. It was, I think it was Pooty. Pooty, what did you do? But I think it's already passed now, but there was 4 revives. That's a little, you know, that's all right. It's kind of a weak one there. That's as far as it's going to go. So, yeah, if you receive a minimal amount of items, that's crazy. But some people even receive like 34, 31 items. It's crazy. But anyways, just wanted to show you all that. Now, take care, and I'll be catching you all next time. Thank you for watching.